Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. On the move. Headed right. And look at this. Only takes him one play before they're able to drop him. Offense in a hurry up here. Hurts might have found an opportunity. Changing the play. Up in the air here. Look at that power. Deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Third and long for him here. And he will find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. So, still there's the first quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right, in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Now Williams. And this throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. On the return for the Eagles is Will Shipley. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Hit there, and he's forced out. So gain of about 15 before it. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
One thing I just marvel at about the QB of this era, Kate, is just how good they are in these situations, these zone reads. Their ball handling, the play action, the movement, and then the explosiveness to go get a big run off of it. That is just awesome.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
So let's see. A week ago, Kate, he didn't get the touches, didn't get the yards, he didn't get any efficiency. He didn't play to the standard that he carries himself with. That early run, he's trying to change that.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to throw. Hurts. Chased out to his right. They're after him, and they're going to take him down. Way behind the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A huge loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Crosses midfield, still going. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they take a 5-point lead.
Bears 2. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Going to run here. Kyle Monangai. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Throwing on 2nd. Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Williams. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. Will Shipley out to receive it. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts the throw. Pressured, and he's not going to be able to escape this one. He's brought down back into 7. Looking quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Second down, Hurts. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive brought, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He connects with the rookie from LSU. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT.
For the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump ahead by 4.
Score, Bears 11, Eagles 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Keeping it himself to begin this series. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts. It's Saquon Barkley. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
If you keep it stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
The one heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. To throw, Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. He finds a Dunze downfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Swift. And 2nd down's going to be a good topper. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. To the middle, Loveland hauls it in. And talk about a good gain when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
3rd and less than a yard.
Williams will look to throw. Has his man caught by Dunze. They slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the red zone now. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Nearly gets him another 1st right there, but almost got it in just one play. Driven out just shy of the marker, so 2nd now in less than a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Swift gets it on the pitch. Escapes the defender. And he gets home. Touchdown Bears. DeAndre Swift. That's his 2nd of the year. Santos now for the extra point. This attempt is up and it is good. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Eagles 7. Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. To the outside and caught by Brown. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
4 yards on the pickup.
Making a read at the line.
at the 23-yard line.
On second down, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Hurts looking to throw. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Easy work by the defender, affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Hurts now on fourth. He rolls to his right. Making the call himself. And they're able to convert on fourth down. They get the 3 they needed. New set of downs for him from the 31. Motioning left is their running back. Throwing here, Hurts. Fits it through the middle. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood Brown scoring from 69 yards away. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
Man in motion here. Back to throw, Hurts. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looks like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10 for Williams. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Williams. Finds the in route complete. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working inside the red zone. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing on second, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. On play action, here's Williams. And the defender comes away with it. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. And send a receiver left. Now Hurts. He finds Brown right side. There's the hits. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts. Taking a deep shot here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. You know, we're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Hurts to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, Hurts escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Williams set to pass. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. That's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. The shotgun again to Swift. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to earn Chicago the 1st down.
Yeah. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Now here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Chicago. Xavier Thomas. His 2nd of the game, doubling his season total. Santos adds the extra points. Lead is up to 12.
Makes the score Bears 25, Eagles 13.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. This makes it up to the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Hurts setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over. He records his 1st interception of our season.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. To throw is Williams. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down. But we all know that turnover puts him out there against an offense in field goal range already, Brock. The defense's goal, keep it as lengthy an attempt as they can.
That's right, and that will help, Kate. Like that first down incompletion, and now you're kind of honestly thinking, can I knock him backwards? Can I create a tackle for loss and may even take him out of field goal range?
Now a 2nd down throw for Williams. Completed left side to Thomas. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. That defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. To throw, Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there. A lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Third and long for him here. Taking a shot deep here. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
All set to go now from the 35. Now Williams. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he gets home. Touchdown Bears.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Santos now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they stretch their lead to 22.
31. Eagles 13. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
Turnovers can be a funny thing, Kate, and every team handles them differently. You know, we come off a rough patch as he had a week ago. There's some that say, I don't want to talk about them because they could become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But ultimately, whether it's talk or more importantly, the walk, you got to cut down the picks.
Williams to throw. Connection made. Kyle Manungai. And it looks like he picks up around 3 before this takes him out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Working on second down. Williams buying some time right. Manungai hauls in another. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
On play action, here's Williams. Hitting his throw is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Santos' kick is good. And 3 points brings an end to 3 quarters. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the fourth.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running back sent in motion. Hurts looking to throw. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And that's only going to get him 3. Defenders all over it to escort him out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Running back motions right. On second down, here's Hurts. Caught again by Barkley. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Philadelphia with a big gain. 36 yards.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Here's Hurts. Back and back and back. And he just got that throw away before they planted him again. Good pressure up front, Brock. That brings up third down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Now Hurts. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around fourth down.
Okay, I would characterize this one as a clunker. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the second half. This defense has just dominated this poor offense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll run it with Monunga. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 33-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how goofies will move for the green.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Williams off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
At the 31-yard line.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that. Real rap, I let her get.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Forced out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up second down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
Over the middle and take it in by Lemon. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And an Eagle first down.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Well, we all have these days, Brock. It just hasn't been there between these guys in this one. A lot of targets, but 0 results.
Kind of tells me this defense, they had that jersey number in practice. That's what happens when you're a really good player. They make sure the defense all week long is focused on this guy, not letting him get going, and he hasn't.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Hurts setting up to throw. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's 3rd down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Devontae Smith. A 22-yard strike. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Ball in his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. And oh, he got it! Interception! Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Eagles.
Hurts on first down. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. 2nd down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on second. Hurts. To the outside complete. It's Smith. And give him a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. It's going to bring up third down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Motioning him from the slot right. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Man in motion, headed right. And again, here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And out he goes after picking up 24 on the play. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Working inside the red zone. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's second down.
Second down. Hurts. And it's off his hands and incomplete. So an opportunity unfulfilled on that second down. That means it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Chased out to his right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
It's a gain of 5.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Williams. And his throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. From the pistol, Hurts. On him quick, and they bring him down. Goes to the Hurts throwing on second. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Hurts looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
So first down from the 41. Running with Swift out of the gun. Into the second level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
24-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10. Toss play, Swift. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.